This is a look at your intuitive new comparative rater. This will give you real-time indications between 4 programs and 2 carriers. Coverage for the PCIC and PCA programs is offered by Preferred Contractors Insurance Company, RRG, a Montana domiciled risk retention group that has been insuring your contractors for over a decade. Large A and Small A utilize many of the same underwriting guidelines as PCIC and PCA, but coverage is written by United Specialty Insurance Company, an A8 non-admitted carrier. The goal of this comparative rater is to give you real-time indications between your favorite SIS programs. No more starting multiple applications for the same client and fumbling through app IDs while you're giving your insured different proposals. You can click between the 4 programs and never have to re-input mundane data. We all know one day your insured needs an A-rated quote with all the bells and whistles, and the next day he wants the absolute cheapest price to get on the job. Well, now you can just click between the bottom tabs and give them all their options in one easy to follow rater. These bottom tabs give you the total policy breakdown as well as the down payment after only inputting 7 points of data. Now, obviously this quote isn't official, but you're able to quickly relay coverages and pricing to your potential insureds before moving into the nitty-gritty details needed to bind coverage. Your raters are now located on the left of your screen. Yes, this is a stark contrast to the previous placement on the right of your screen, but we're confident you'll still be able to locate them. Click on the comparative rater, and here we go. Let's see here, we have Bob's Carpentry. He's here out of Carlsbad at 92010. His receipts are $100,000 per year. Subs out about 10%. He's got 1 employee. His payroll under 15 grand, little part-timer. Big Bob's been in the game for 15 years. And Bob's Carpentry definitely makes him a carpenter. SIS spinning wheel, and there you have it, your 4 indications. It's just that easy. You can save your indication on the bottom left right here. But keep in mind, SIS is periodically saving your data for you. And you can request approval on the bottom right. Now, obviously you need to have a complete and finalized quote to request approval, but nonetheless, that is where you'll find that request approval tab. A new feature in this platform is that you must request approval to get your printable application. This was put in place to cut down on the incomplete applications going out and needless back and forth at bind time. Our goal at SIS is to make going from quote to bind as simple and efficient as possible. So you're not going crazy when you don't see the printable app after your indication. You'll need to request approval on that finished quote to get the printable app. One last piece of advice on the rater is this. Many ask, what's the difference between my PCA and PCIC quote as well as my large A and small A quote? Well, the answer is simple. It's the price. So choose between carriers, and if given the option between the large and small program, go with your heart and the less expensive option. Because if your insured qualifies for the small program, they obviously qualify for the large as well. So save your client some cash, and they'll reward you with all of their referral business. So that's your comparative rater in a nutshell. Now get out there and compare some rates for yourself.